You're off duty, outside your city, and witness a felony in progress. Can you make the arrest? Arizona's arrest law gives you surprising authority, but you need to know the rules. This week, we're diving into A.R.S. section 133883 and how it lets you act outside of your jurisdiction. I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney with A.R.S. Cops in Arizona. Now, before I get into the law, here's some advice. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. My advice to officers generally is if you're off duty, don't act in your capacity as a law enforcement officer except in an extreme emergency or to protect the lives of your loved ones or others in imminent danger. With that caveat out of the way, here's the legal background. A.R.S. 133883 defines your power to make warrantless arrests, including for felonies anywhere in Arizona. Tied to A.R.S. 133871, it expands your authority outside your agency's turf, whether you're off duty in another county or chasing a suspect across city lines. So what does A.R.S. 133883 do? It says you can arrest without a warrant if you have probable cause to believe a felony has been committed and this particular suspect did it anywhere in the state. A.R.S. 133871 kicks in to confirm you can act outside of your jurisdiction if you've got consent from the local agency's chief or sheriff, like through a mutual aid agreement, or if it's a felony under A.R.S. 133883, no permission needed. For misdemeanors, you're limited to crimes in your presence, but felonies, you're good to go statewide on or off duty. As an A.R.S. Cops attorney, I'm pro-officer, and I love how this law empowers you to stop serious crime no matter where you are. But acting outside of what your patch covers comes with risks. Let's talk about staying legal and safe. What does this all mean for Arizona officers? First, your duty. If you see a felony, like a robbery or aggravated assault, you can arrest, even in another county, as long as you've got solid probable cause. Your protections. A.R.S. 133871 shields you from liability if you follow the law and your agency's policy. Your agency's role. Local might take over the arrest, but your actions start the process. Here's my advice. Like I said at the beginning, avoid off-duty law enforcement conduct when reasonable. But if you're going to act, know your limits. For felonies, you're covered statewide. But for misdemeanors, stick to your jurisdiction unless it's in your presence or under a mutual aid deal. Coordinate fast. After an out-of-jurisdiction arrest, notify the local agency ASAP. Think Phoenix PD if you're a Gilbert cop in their city. Document like a pro. Write a detailed report, what you saw, why it's a felony, and how you acted. It's your shield against complaints or lawsuits. Also, know the mutual aid agreements. Know your agency's agreements under A.R.S. 133872. They can expand your authority for task forces or emergencies. And reach out. If you face pushback or legal heat for an out-of-jurisdiction arrest, call A.R.S. Cops immediately. We'll help defend you. And remember, we cover representation earlier than any other legal plan. For agency heads, train officers on A.R.S. 133871 and 133883 and keep mutual aid packs current to avoid turf wars or misunderstandings. So the big takeaway, A.R.S. 133883 lets you arrest for felonies anywhere in Arizona on or off duty. Know the law, coordinate with your neighbors, and for officers, call A.R.S. Cops if you get in trouble. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like, follow, and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow. Be on the lookout for new videos. They come out every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.
Call back, negative.